Oh, hey everybody, I'm out here on the lake. I'm just launched over the side of that bridge over there, and now cruising. You can see the canoes well loaded, not super loaded, but yeah, beautiful morning. It's about 8:30 a.m. on a Thursday. Ended up having to change our plans and shorten the trip down to 4 days. Wife has a doctor's appointment I have to get to, so well, it'll be fun either way. You know, I got about 2 miles of rowing over there. Nice calm. I'm very happy it's nice and calm, makes it easy for paddling. My buddy Hunter is with me, and he's actually hiking the trail that goes from over there around the hill to the campground. So he's hiking in my dog, so dog doesn't like canoes very much. Oh, what a beautiful day though. A little bit cloudy, which is fine, keeps it cool. Well, it's time to do the push, get to camp. I've only gone a quarter mile from where we launched, so just getting started. But yeah, we'll keep her going. Yeah, I'm about halfway. Oh, it's pretty neat. A little slow section over there where you can see all the stumps back there and sticking out of the water. It's very shallow and the stumps everywhere, so kind of have to be careful. It's pretty shallow here too. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see bottom here. I'd say it's probably about 20 feet deep, but that's kind of shallow. Oh, beautiful. Now where I'm headed is in a valley between these two hills, this hill and the next one. It's a dry creek. And I'm on Lake Cushman, which is a man-made reservoir, hence the stumps and stuff like that. It's too bad the camera can't pick them out, because I'm going over one now. It looks like it's right under me, but it's probably 20 feet down, which is cool. It's a beautiful area. There are houses along this edge of the lake. The only way to access them is by boat or to hike in. There's a road, but it ends back over there. It's not very long. But people bought property along here and built houses. Some of them are small cabins, some are pretty good sized. All right, mosquitoes are bad, so I'm gonna keep moving. Many years ago, I was backpacking in here with my kids when they're little. This little area over here was full of logs. All this in here was just filled up like a big log pile. And my son and I were hiking along the trail right here. And I looked out in there and I spotted this big yellow thing out there and stopped, looked closer, and it was a canoe. So I dropped my pack and took off most of my clothes, crawled out there through the log pile and grabbed this canoe. This canoe came from right over there where I found it. It was leaky and full of holes, had to fix it. And we ended up getting to camp and heating up some pitch and duct tape for a temporary fix. And we used it for the week we were out here. It was fun. And since then, I've fiberglassed it, redid everything that needed redone on it. And it works really good. But yeah, I'm almost there. I got about another half, 3/4 of a mile. Yeah, beautiful area. It's too bad maybe later today it'll clear off and get a view of the Olympic Mountains, because that's the Olympic Mountain National Park's right over here. Cool area, cool area. Well, here we are. Dry Creek comes in right over here, and our campsite's right over here. I think that my friend and Hunter and the dog are close. I thought I heard voices a little bit ago. Probably yelling at the dog at the river crossing. It's not a very easy crossing. Basically, the trail comes down to the creek, and then it's cliff on the other side. Only about 10 foot, but still hard to get a big dog up there if he doesn't do it by himself. Ah, it's nice to be here. And I'll be parking right over there. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful day out here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, we've been kind of just relaxing the last couple days. Day 3 here. This is the inlet to Dry Creek here. You can kind of hear it upstream a little bit, but overall, beautiful spot. I see a dead crawfish on a rock down there. There's quite a few crawfish in here. Oh, yeah, just kind of a morning stroll. We actually have clear skies, which we normally don't have. Not supposed to either. But oh well, it's a beautiful area. Been quiet, haven't seen another person out here. I'm kind of walking around looking at huckleberries, which you can see those aren't quite ripe yet, but there's a bunch on there. Bush over here had some that are pretty decent, mostly spiders, but well, definitely huckleberries. We normally miss out on those too because the birds get them, but we haven't seen a whole lot of birds since we've been here either. This is where most people park their boats. This is a boat camp. Even though it does have a hiking trail into it, it's still called boat camp. Not supposed to have any fires, but obviously people do. There's fire pits. Lots of places to camp. Whether you tent or you hammock, it doesn't matter. Plenty of room. Pretty cool area. And yeah, we're camped the same place we always do over here. Best access to the lake and all such, but there are plenty of places to set up tents. This is probably the best one here. It's got a small area that's nice and flat. I mean, can't beat that. There's another area over there. It's nice and flat. I have camped in all these areas one time or another over the years. Oh, such a beautiful area. Sorry, I'm not trying not to shake the camera here. These guys have been doing this for the last couple hours. It's pretty cool. They're just coming, dipping in the lake and flying off. Hopefully there's no fires nearby, but yeah, he's definitely picking water up. Give it 15-20 minutes, he'll be back.
Looks like the other plane's making its round.
That's pretty cool. Who says you need TV when you're camping? Sorry, I'm trying not to be shaky with the camera. My tripod isn't the best, but these guys have been landing out here all day long. What a great thing. if the camera isn't too shaky, but this has been pretty cool watching these guys come in and land. I guess they're not really landing. I'm sorry about that. Pretty cool to have them coming in, scooping up water. Well, we're on our last full day here. I'm just out for a stroll. Having a great trip. You know, not bad when you spend most of your days just staring at the lake, enjoying it. Just a good area to be. Haven't had any visitors today. Yesterday, a couple kayakers stopped, hiked around a little bit, and imagine they're just going to the bathroom or something, but not many places around this lake that you can just stop. This is one of the few, especially on this side. Been mild temperatures, mid-60s for the most part. Last night we had a very huge thunderstorm roll through. It was pretty cool, but yeah, it was also blowing hard wind sideways. Everything's got pretty wet. I mean, we stayed all right in our hammocks, but everything else got pretty wet. No big deal. We came prepared for it. And bugs haven't been bad. Mostly because of the breeze down by the lake. Imagine if we were camping back in here, it would definitely be worse. But we like being down by the lake for the most part. There's all kinds of these little trails going through and around. I think part of the issue, there's not many people coming here anymore. It's because it's really hard to get here unless you come by boat. You have to do it the hard way and hike in. Well, yeah, somebody is obviously building something back here. Probably trying to hide their fire. I'm not supposed to have any fires here, but people do. This isn't a bad campsite, except it is pretty bad with the bugs. Getting a few right now. But yeah, this is the way in when you're hiking. It's not too easy. Even the trail on the other side is not very good. The trail comes down the hill right over here and runs down along to where the bridge used to be. But yeah, it's a struggle to get up this. That's why we always bring the canoe and bring all our gear that way, so whoever's hiking in or hiking out doesn't have to deal with their packs and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely been a pretty good weekend. Had a little thunder and lightning early this morning too. Not too shocking. That storm last night was severe. Beautiful area. You can venture around quite a bit out here. I've been wearing my sandals the whole time, so I haven't done a whole lot except walking the trails. It's pretty nice. Good place to enjoy. It'd be better if their little privy here was in better shape. It's in bad shape. We've been digging our holes. A little bit easier. Yeah, here at some point I'll show you around the camp before we tear it down tomorrow. Beautiful out here. Well, we actually got a little bit of sun to come out for a minute. Not bad, not much for us, but clouds are a little bit. But here's camp. My buddy Hunter set up in his hammock there. I'm set up way back there in my hammock. And of course our campsite's always a mess. Nothing new there. Kind of been trying to dry stuff out a little bit. But yeah, decent little setup area. Not bad. Of course, always sitting here staring at the water. Best part. Best part. Well, I'm back from my trip. I didn't film much yesterday, at least when the storm hit us. But this is what it looks like when you come back with everything sopping wet. I got my underquilt hanging in here, drying out. Sleeping bag, not too bad off. Hammock soaked, tarps are soaked. Just about every piece of gear we brought with us got soaked. It was quite the adventure. They said over 3,300 lightning strikes. I would have filmed on the way out, but we were fighting a really heavy wind in the canoe. But on our way out, we're looking up on one of the hills called Lightning Peak, and it had a fire on it from the lightning. So on the way out, stopped the fire department, made sure they knew about it. They did. But now I got some of my stuff thrown out here. Time to start drying everything out again. The fun. It was a good trip either way. I thank everybody for watching.